Uh,
Speaking of
you
speaking
live
of
and
high
you learn,
school,
guys. You live and you learn. Yeah, speaking of schools, Eiler, go ahead.
Go Zyler.
so for those who don't know, we attended prestigious the
Prestigious?
Sure,
prestigious
sure.
Wilfrid Laurier French Immersion High School here in beautiful London, Ontario.
Awesome.
And
Shout out.
although none of us played football when we were there, we just pretend to know what we're talking about. The varsity football team this year actually did well, and they had their provincial championships today. And
How'd
I
they
was able
do?
to catch last I was able to catch the last 10 minutes of it. And for those who didn't see, they won on they won with 0 seconds left on a rouge by 1 yard.
Yeah. Did you go back and watch the play, Jake?
I did. I saw it.
I
So it
watched it
wasn't
live too. I did. I caught the
I
last
watched
minute and 15. I caught the last minute and 15 seconds. I caught the drive. I started watching as soon as like they threw to Van and he like dragged four dudes with him.
Yeah.
no,
I
the
started
announcer said
watching there, so I got all the way to the end. But yeah,
Shut up,
the
man.
announcer
He's a
joked
beast.
he thought Van was gonna kill the rest of the clock just by dragging guys around the field,
yeah.
That
which is what it
guy's a
looked like.
beast.
But yeah, did you see Jake? Did you see the double punt play before that?
Maybe I didn't catch the end of the game. I watched the second quarter, the third quarter, and the start of the fourth, but then I had to go to work. So
I'll run you
missed
through
the
the
end of
last
it.
two drives here then. So basically, the other high school here on Heights, they were well, Laurier is like 35 maybe, but it was really windy, and so they weren't comfortable kicking a field goal. I guess they're kickers. It's high school. Kickers not that good.
Yeah.
So they tried to punt, and in Canadian football, a touchback is 1 point for the kicking team, which is called a
Yes.
rouge. So I don't know why this rule exists. It's a kind of a weird rule, but anyways, touchback is a 1 point for the kicking team. So instead of kicking a field goal, they decided to punt into Laurier's end zone with like 2 minutes left. Laurier's returner realizes he's not going to get out of the end zone. He punts it back to the other team. The kick returner punts the ball to the other team.
Yeah.
That's smart.
So that
He,
well,
he would
so
have
it
gotten he
was
would have
kind of
gotten
smart.
he would have gotten taken down. So he kicked it.
Yeah. But then the problem is the other team gets the ball back at like the 50.
Hmm.
Except the problem with that was that because it was a punt, there's no fair catches in the CFL either or in Canadian football. You just have to give 5 yards. But the
Yeah.
players were also confused by what was going on. That was a second punt. They jumped
Oh,
on the
you know
ball.
what? I did see that actually. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that I did.
So they jump on the ball to try and recover it, even though you can't because it was a second punt. They got a 15-yard penalty for not respecting the 5 yard
Yeah.
the 5 yard gap, which put them back on the 35 again. Huron Heights then fumbles on like their first play.
I saw the fumble.
Laurier drives all the way down the field to the other team's 30-ish. They also apparently don't like their kicker. So they just try like final play of the game, punt for a 1 point rouge. And I don't know who it was, but someone makes a tackle on 1 yard from the end of the end zone to keep the
Yeah.
guy in the end zone for a touchback to get
Yeah.
them 1 point on the final play of the game.
Remember when the Giants made that crazy defensive stop to beat a team a few weeks ago? I forget who they were, but
It was
like they stopped.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, and they stopped them on the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened, except Laurier stopped Huron Heights
Yeah.
from
I
covering
don't know
it.
why.
So they got the Rouge.
For our
Yeah.
older viewers, and Zyla will probably know this. Nate, I know you won't. The oh my God, what's his name? Dyson. He played for Tennessee when Steve McNair was quarterbacking, when Warner was playing for the Rams, and he gets tackled at the 1 yard line.
Oh, yeah, 1 yard short.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
he's one
It,
yard
it,
short.
it was like that, but except like in the end zone already.
Yeah, except
That
inverted.
yeah, except the Huron Heights player, I think he thought he could have gotten out, but like he should have just punted it back. There was no reason to try and return that. So mental error by him, but I'm not going to complain. Happy to see.
Laurier comes out with a win.
Shout
Yeah,
out Laurier.
Can we give a clap for Laurier?
we're gonna a lot of claps this episode.
A lot of good things happening. So we get lots of good claps.
I
That's
never know
true.
how loud to clap when on the podcast. We clap a lot. I don't know. I never know how loud to clap because I don't know how loud the mic's gonna pick it up if I'm
It
just
never
really
picks it up right.
loud.
It always just goes silent, and then you hear like
Does it?
that. Like
Okay.
that's all you hear because we all do it at the same time, and the recording doesn't know who to pick up first, so it doesn't sound good. But they
I'll
they
clap
they know
louder
they
and
get the idea. They get the idea.
they can imagine us clapping.
They can imagine it.
Yeah.
We'll get better microphones and stuff once we get more viewers and we start
Yeah.
getting sponsorships, then we can actually start paying for stuff.
Elgato
So
sponsor us.
if our
Someone's
if,
watching this.
if our fans want better content, then they just need to share our stuff so we can get money so we can get better stuff, basically.
There, yeah. Make this like a 2008 chain email. Send this to three friends.
Send this to five of your friends, or Jake will be at your bedside at 2:30 in the morning.
That's not a good sight. That
Just
is
I,
not
just
a good sight.
just sitting there.
I'm pretty sure, like, I think it's five. I think if you send it to like five of your friends, I think it only takes like 13, 14 cycles to exceed the population of the Earth.
What?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure,
really?
yeah.
For
Yeah, let me
real?
check.
Dude, that's
Let
like
me
some
check my
data
math.
management math, eh?
Yeah. To the power of.
Yeah.